that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Falcons will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Now guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Turning it on! He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Davis looking to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. So Air Force's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff to the fullback. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fullback's got it. Slithers into space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs. Now out close to midfield. On the move. There he goes.
I really like how this offense uses the QB in the running game because he might not be the fastest quarterback in college football, but he's got just enough that you have to respect him and you have to account for him defensively.
Grab behind the line. It's Rice. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
42 spike.
Motion from the back. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. A little screen to the running back. At the 35, he's got room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
They'll ride the hot hand. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Davis will throw. Under fire. On the move at the 30. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The Rainbow Warriors with the 1st and 10. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gets the back moving. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. At the 35, he's open. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Yee. Running to Green. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Locke. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback keeps it. Finding an escape route. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Offense with jumbo personnel. The option look. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. Oh, he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him. And that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And the Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Locke. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the returner is stopped. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The Rainbow Warriors can play this 2nd down a lot of ways. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get in the space and make the big gain.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down at the 38, it's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Davis looking to pass. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And that is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Unloads it left. He's got it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Harrison. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Falcons moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to let it go. Pulls it in down the sideline. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
On the ready.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? To the air. It's locked. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Hauls it in. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Out of the gun to give to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
On the option, stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. The give to the back. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Touchdown, Hawaii! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quick pass on the jet motion. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The Falcons will call on their punt team. And the returner will be dragged down. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Complete downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The inside handoff. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Rainbow Warriors are marching down the field. They'll leave it with him. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Second down coming up.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Sends it back in motion. Davis will throw. Got it in the middle. It's Woods. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get...
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Air Force 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. That's caught. It's Hodges. Turning it on. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lindsey. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Shoots it to the left. That's reeled in. It's Hodges. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Get set, get set.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
Line is set on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Luck. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Going the other way, and he's got room. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. There he goes. Finally corral, but not before. He picks up the first down.
The tackle is made.
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Might as well give it to him again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Tackle on the play.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
And this is a situation this offense trains for, having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop it. Well, the defense finally gets a stop there, but the big reason why they've got the lead right now is because of this dude toting the rock. And, David, it just seems like he's been getting better as the game's gone on.
Yeah, and the defense all night, no answers. I mean, he's shown you a little bit of everything, whether it's inside, whether it's outside, whether it's outrunning people or breaking tackles. This guy's been a game wrecker.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Warriors! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They push out this lead in the 4th quarter, and it might be enough to give them that elusive 2nd win of the season. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Falcons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll keep it on the ground. He breaks a tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Grab near the marker. It's McNeil. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got a man. It's Lindsey. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Making the running back a weapon in the passing game makes it so difficult on the defense to cover everything.
No doubt. And listen, there's so many matchups across the board. If I'm playing offense, I'm going to assess it. Like, where do I have a speed advantage? Is it a running back versus a linebacker? Is it receiver versus a corner? Whatever it is, I'm going to find it. You could tell it was the running back, and they took advantage.
And the Falcons in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's locked. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Under fire. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Rice. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The Falcons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Falcons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.